Hello everyone and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, my weekly chill stream here with the live audience. Folks, today is a special day because as you're about to see, there was a Steam summer sale last week. And as you can see, I purchased a ton of DLC for this game. In fact, taking a look, it looks like I have all of the states except for Idaho, Utah, Missouri, and Arkansas. That means we could go to New Mexico, to Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, Wyoming, or Montana tonight, all of which are newly unlocked states that we can explore. And that obviously, it's pretty exciting, is it not, to be able to check out new stuff in the game after having played it for, about a month and a half now. By the way, tonight I also have a new drink. It's called Truly Unruly. It is supposed to be the competitor to White Claw Surge, which is what I've been drinking on these streams recently. This one is Tropical Twist. Let's try Truly Unruly and see if it's any good. One good thing, it didn't explode everywhere and squirt on my keyboard. All right. Ooh, that smells pretty darn good. That smells very free, like pineapple. All right, let's see. Tropical Twist. Is it any good? It's decent. Keep in mind it's seltzer. It's not a beverage with sugar in it. It kind of tastes like half pineapple. It's like a half. It's hard to explain. It's definitely tropical fruits together. Pineapple being the major flavor. And it's just like, it's okay. It's okay. Good evening, everyone. King Michael, how are you? Jade, how's it going? Gabriel, how are you? Everyone on Kick who's freaking out because apparently the Kick audience is having technical issues tonight. Kick chat is working, then not working, and having all these issues, so that sucks. We need to figure out where to start. I honestly don't know. We have to pick a new fast travel location. So we haven't been to any of these states to the right. We've only been to these five. Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, and Arizona. That's it. So obviously we probably want to start in a new state tonight. I'm just not sure where you guys want to start. I wonder what people's opinions are here. I got a $2.74 tip. You need to play big rigs in a bad game marathon and do a marathon of all GTA games before GTA 6 comes out. Well, I'm playing GTA 4 with mods starting this week. That's happening, 100%, okay? So, if you're interested in that, to see me play GTA 4, check out my channel on Tuesday. By the way, what is right here? Is it right here? It is, okay. Basically, my green screen effect is having an error, but if I put this blue towel down, it actually fixes it. Well, it was fixing it. Where exactly is that happening? Here's my hand. Here. Oh, it's the stick shift. That's what's causing that. The stick shift is getting caught by the effect. I see. We should be all right. If I touch it, it'll phase in, but then it looks like it phases back out. That's the stick shift right here. So that's why that's happening. Okay. I was wondering what was going on. The big rigs idea, I think we will do a horrible games marathon later this year. I think that's a good idea. I actually think that would be very entertaining to do. But as for GTA, we're starting with GTA 4 this week, and then we'll see what happens later in the week. Or later in the year, I should say. Okay, so we are at already $83 of support. Thank you guys for the early support. If you like Truck Sim, guys, number one, if you like the fact that I invested in the game and we're going to do more states, that's awesome, right? But also, it would be great to get a very well-supported stream tonight. Earlier today, we did not hit the goal, and we were in the home stretch to hit DSP Tries It tomorrow, but now we faltered. If we had 2 goals tonight, we could still do it tomorrow. I know that's a lot to ask. If you do like the content, please support it tonight. It would be great to hit the goal and double the goal and get to the reward tomorrow. We'll see. To everyone saying Texas, basically. Everyone wants Texas. Let's do Texas. Okay, here we go. We're going to go to Dallas, Texas. we're quick traveling to Dallas, Texas. Let's drive here. Let's appear in Dallas. This is Dallas right here. Look, Dallas has been discovered. How are we doing? I need to sleep, and I might as well fill up while we're here. You see this? So let's take a look at the map. So we're in Dallas, Texas right now. And the good news is we are exactly where we need to be. Absolutely. I can sleep right now behind me. And then I can just go right over here and get gas. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll do those two things. I'll sleep and I'll go get gas. And then we're going to check out what jobs are available and pick up a job and work right out of Texas. All right, you know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas. Maybe we'll have a bigger loads to carry and pull around. I guess we're gonna find out. All right, TJ Fox did a $5 super chat. I'm excited for American Truck Simulator. Excited to see some new states tonight. Yes, this should be fun. And hopefully Texas is entertaining. Dark Magus says, drive to Fort Worth. Let's see if there's a job in Fort Worth. Maybe we could go from Dallas to Fort Worth, and that'll be our very first job. Cool. Okay, so, oops, misclicking everywhere here. Okay, so, real fast, let me get one more sip. All right, pedals are in place. So it says the place to sleep is directly behind me, but I feel what we should do here, okay? That's the headlights, right? Okay. Let's hit this question mark. Because this is the... Oh, wait a minute. I should probably put it into drive, right? Okay. This is a truck dealer. But behind me is a sleeping spot, and that's where I want to go. So let me turn around and get to the sleeping spot. Get my beauty rest, because, you know, Lord knows I need my... Oh, God. Lord knows I need my beauty rest, right? I'm in reverse. There we go. Okay. I got confused. I got confused because Taxi Sim and Truck Sim are completely different control schemes. Okay. We don't need to fix the truck, but we need to sleep. This is a sleeping spot right here. Okay, here we go. So let's sleep. How was dinner? Pretty good. It was a chicken noodle soup and another homemade club sandwich. We had it on this big, thick, fresh-baked ciabatta bread from our local grocery store. It was super good. Like, the sandwich was filling in itself, and then the soup was, like, extra good. So, it was very, very good. So, let's, go ahead here. Back up. I think we exit to the right. I think. Yes, right here. So now let's select the gas station. Hold on, because we need to select the gas station on the map so I can get over to it. Yes, Jade, I know you weren't here earlier, but then again, you know, Death Stranding, you said it wasn't your cup of tea, and I get it. You don't have to be here for every stream, but I'm glad that you're here tonight. Here we go. Gas. Why is it not setting a waypoint? What's going on? Why can't I set a waypoint? It won't set a waypoint for the gas itself, but it'll let me set it for there. All right, so that's what we got to do. We got to pull out and go over, get gas, and then we could go to get a job. That was really weird.
Get the job done.
Yes, this is a big rig, and we're making deliveries. We got to go get some gas, and we got to see what jobs are available here in Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas, the stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, the sage in bloom is like perfume. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Get ready to turn left.
What's hilarious is I've only been to
Turn
Texas
left.
like twice. I don't know why I know those songs, honestly. Isn't that the state song of Texas or whatever? Guitar player says, welcome to Texas. Thank you, guitar player. All right, here we go. Green light. No?
Go straight.
Apollo
Stay
said I lived
right,
in Texas most of my
and
life.
then
So,
turn
Apollo,
right.
here's an honest question. What do you think about living in Texas? What were the pros
Turn
and
right.
cons of being someone who lived in Texas? I'd love to hear what you thought. I pedals back a bit there because they were too close. That's much better. Okay. What do you think about living in Texas, Apollo? Yes, I've been to Street Fighter tournaments in Texas, correct? I also went to the Screw Attack Gaming Convention in Texas many, many a moon ago when, you know, Screw Attack existed before Stuttering Craig put it out of business by selling it off and having it immediately be closed, which is fucking hilarious.
Go straight.
And then basically completely selling out and being, you know, now an online, stupid right-wing drama bullshit nonsense content. Because it's the only thing that they could be successful at, you know, the same thing everyone else does, copying. Anyway, here we are. Here's the gas.
Please mind the
Nick
speed
did a $2 super chat. He says, yo, hashtag God bless to Texas. And that's where we are.
Go straight.
Indeed. I'm going straight. He does not sound American at all, this navigator, does he? He sounds like a faker. Like he's trying to act like he's American. He's not. He's totally not. You can tell.
Go
Ooh.
straight, and then stay right. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Go straight.
All this to get gas? Good lord.
Get ready to turn right.
What is this? A security check? I don't even know. Oops, I turned my car off. I don't even know where we're going. I just wanted to get gas. It says there's a gas station in here, so I'll get it. What is this, Azuma?
Turn
This is a
right.
company you can work for, but you can also refill your gas here? That's what it seems like, Azuma. I never heard of Azuma. What the hell is that?
Turn right.
Maybe we'll get our job here, too. Maybe we won't have to leave.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Okay, so the gas is past where we're going here, which is fine. Yeah, this is like a truck yard where you can pick up stuff. But I'm wondering if we're going to be able to get a job here, too. See? Right straight ahead. So let me unlock that, actually.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, let's unlock this. Yeah, there's job offers. So this is perfect. Let's get gas, and let's immediately get a job offer right here. This is excellent. Apollo says Texas is okay. The big cities can have stuff to do. Not everyone here has a southern accent like some people assume. Or wear cowboy hats and boots. It's decent in my opinion. Well, there you go. That's Apollo's take at being a resident of Texas for a while in his life. I'll just say this. When I went to Texas, the several times that I've been there, everyone was incredibly hospitable and nice. There was not a mean person I met. Everyone there was just, like, pleasant. Here we are. Okay? Fill her up. Oh, that's true. Jade says both Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and Shawn Michaels are from Texas. Light says I was to Texas once. Very hot and lots of cowboy stuff. Food was excellent and tons of cows and horses walking all around on old school roads. There you go. All right. Let's go get a job, right? Let's go right over there and see what jobs are available on that spot. So this is the trucking company where we're going to pick up the cargo, and they just happen to have a gas station on site. I mean, that's genius, is it not? If you have a giant trucking company, why not have your own gas source on site so your truckers don't have to go drive around to get it? Good barbecue in Texas? We're going around this. Go. Okay, let's see what jobs they got here. Really? Darkside Dabbing says, I've been in Texas all my life. It's a good gig. There you have it. Straight from the horse's mouth there. All right, what jobs do we got? Freight market, obviously. So, there's 3 jobs available. Where are we going? One is from Fort Worth to Oklahoma. One is from Fort Worth to Beaumont. That's far eastern Texas. That by far is the highest paying job, but also is the longest. And then there's one going to Woodward, Oklahoma. That drives you across all of Oklahoma. So basically, this one will be 100% Texas forklifts. This one is a little bit of Texas and a little bit of Oklahoma cars. This one is going to be a lot of Oklahoma. Okay? What do you guys think? Which one should we do? No, I never went to the Alamo, Dr. Jedi. What do you think? Do the higher paying one? Well, yeah, we would level up a big amount here. And this one is a bonus. So number 1, it's fragile cargo, important delivery, and high value. So we're going to get 3 bonuses. All right, let's do that. Let's do the 2 forklifts. It looks like we're carrying. Okay, that's kind of neat. All right, cool. And that one will stay in Texas. Oh, let's see here. Hello, Voltage with $2 super chat. Fort Bliss, Texas here. Lovely Mexican women and great food. So it seems like those of you who live... Oh, why is this in my face? Hold on. Seems like those of you who live in Texas seem to like it for the most part. It's good to know. Good to hear. I'm sure it's not perfect. Like, I'll be honest. Where I live here in Washington State, I live in Renton, which is a suburb of Seattle itself. It ain't so great. There's a lot of things that could be improved. Sadly, the problems here are man-made. It's not like, oh, the weather is bad or there's nothing to do. No, the problem is the people ruin it. The people have ruined this area of the country, which is unfortunate. But, all right, anyway, here we go. Let's do it. Let's get some forklifts. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, here we go.
They are behind me, okay? Where behind me? Take a quick look. Right here. Oh, cool. It would help if I pressed the right key. I pressed the wrong key 3 times. Okay. So we are off on our first journey of the night. We're driving across all of Texas, folks. Obama Clot just did a $2 super chat. Lots of beautiful Jamaican women in Texas. Is that true? Is there a heavy Jamaican population in Texas? Is that where Jamaicans come when they come to the United States? Like, for example, here in Seattle, we have an incredibly high Asian population. When I say Asian, I mean all of Asia. All these different Asian countries. India, China, even Japan, Vietnam, Filipino. Like, I could keep going. There's like maybe like 20 different Asian cultures that heavily populate this area. Why? Because we're closest to Asia in the geography of the United States. If you're going to fly into the United States, you're probably going to land at SeaTac Airport, which is where I live. And so a lot of people flew into the United States and said, we're just going to stay here. We're not going to move. We're just going to live here and, you know, and just settle in. And so they opened restaurants, they opened businesses, markets. So very heavy, dense population here. I wonder if there's a reason for Jamaicans to be in, like Texas. So I got two big ass forklifts, as you can see. They're huge. You see them up in the right hand corner there. Look at the rearview mirror. So I'm gonna have to be doing again some pretty wide turns. Gotta be careful.
Turn left.
Yeah, I will. Indeed, I will. As you can see, I'm driving very carefully here.
Turn left.
I actually like this, the idea that you go to the trucking company and they give you the job, but you can also get gas and everything there. That's really neat.
Rerouting.
Fort Worth has been discovered. Oops, I didn't stop on the spot. There we go. Security check again. I wish I knew what zero button is, because I would press it, but I don't know what it is, so I have to press it on the keyboard. Really? Beanpot says, this should be a pretty smooth ride. Texas, from my experience in ATS, has a lot less wait stations than other states, so it's easier to drive. Oh, so they're not stopping you constantly.
Never mind.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll find a new route. Get
All right,
ready
we're
to
off.
turn left. Turn left.
TJ Fox is asking me what made me choose Washington when I moved. Well, there's a few reasons. Number one, my aunt used to live here for a lot of her life and always talked about the beautiful views of the mountains, that there's tons of evergreen trees that keep the air clean, lots of nature out here, but that also you can easily live in an area that's like a suburb where everything you want is at your fingertips. Absolutely true. Like right now, with little to no effort, I can drive within 30 minutes and get anything I need for the rest of my life. I'm not even exaggerating. I can go to the rural area and see animals in barnyards. I could drive up a mountain and I could see nature. Or I could go the other way and I could see Seattle. There's stores, there's grocery stores, everything you need, hospitals, everything around you. So everything is close and easy to get to. That's one of the major benefits of living out here. There's also no state income tax. There is a tax for small business owners like myself. It's called business and occupation tax, but it is way less than the state income tax that I used to pay when I lived in Connecticut and many other states here. And the good thing about that is that it's based on how well I'm doing with my business. It's not just, oh, we just bill you insane amounts of your own personal income and stuff. It's pretty fair and reasonable, I would say. In addition to that, the weather here is moderate. And what I mean by that is, although we do have some hot summers and some cold winters, it's not often. Most of the time, we're in the middle, right? Cooler weather, rain, some overcast stuff. Sometimes you get full sunny days, sometimes you don't. But we don't get blizzards. We don't get hurricanes. We don't get insane 100+ degree humid weather, and we also don't get below zero freezing weather. We just get right in the middle. And that's what I like. I like moderate weather. I don't want weather that's extreme one way or the other. It actually drives me nuts. And when I lived in Connecticut, we had the worst of both. The summers were insanely hot and humid, and the winters were cold, frigid, full of snow and ice. It's terrible. I don't know why people would choose to live in Connecticut. I'm just at a loss. It's really a shitty place to live, in my opinion, and I lived there for a long time. So I'm glad that I'm gone, and I'm not there anymore.
Left.
Crap, I'm in the wrong lane.
Turn left.
I did not properly change lanes here, and I'm hanging halfway into the wrong lane because I didn't see. Look how far away that light is. It's really hard to see. The light is tiny. Jade says, can I do a Texan voice in the truck? Well, let me tell you something, boy. Down here in Texas, everything's bigger. The lights, the roads, the steer. You should see the size of them steaks that we get at our barbecues. Yeah, boy. Even the loads are bigger. Look at this. We got a double forklift, boy. We got to get that to that place. Lickety split. We got to get that $9,000 reward and the triple bonus. You know we're going to do it, boy. Come on. Now what's taking this dagnabbit light so long? Let's go. Come on. We got a load to deliver. Here we go. Gotta take a route up
Go
here. Let's
straight.
do a lane change. Here we go. Oh, yeah. What's racist? Racist? Let me tell you something. Racist, you call a Texan. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You said you told me racist. Now look what happened. Tarnation. $700 fine because you little pencil dicks in the chat said that I was being racist doing this accent. You son of a bitch distracted my job. I'm coming to get you, boy. $700 coming out of y'all ass, boy.
Go straight.
Wait, no, don't tell me I blew the light again. No, okay, phew. It was
Stay
yellow.
right,
It was a yeller.
and then
A
turn
yeller
right.
light. Not a red, a yeller.
Turn
Now, can you
right.
go right on red in Texas? You think I would know that being a good old boy, but I don't know. Can you go right on red in Texas? Does anyone know the driving codes of Texas? Can I go right here? Or am I going to get into a boatload of trouble? A whole steer's load of trouble if I go right. Yes, what does yes mean? Yes, I can go right on red, or yes, I'm going to get in trouble. You gotta, I'm a Texan, you gotta clarify, boy. I don't know what you're saying, boy. Yes, you can go right on red. Let's find out. Oh, it's green anyway, I guess. Well, we waited too long. Well, we'll have to figure this out later. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we are. We're on the highway now. That mean, oh, excuse me. Excuse me, that was my southern hospitality there coming out. I'll have to lane change, and then we can go into a nice cruising control, and then I can chat with all you beautiful people. I have 3 tips I need to shout out. 3 tips, not 2. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous bridge.
Stay left.
We gotta stay left. I gotta go to all the way to the left, like this. Look out, car! Out of the way, you dagnabbit fool! I'm lane changing, and I'm an ornery Texan. You can't be trying to come up on my butt. Get out my butt cheeks. All right. So what is the speed limit? It is 55. 55, stay alive. 56, you'll be shitting bricks. Here we go. We're almost to cruise control. Here we are, cruise control. We're cruising now. All right, let's pause for a second here, because I got some shout outs to do, y'all. All right. Dan Zach just did a $5 super chat, and he says, when the axle groans beneath invisible weight, is it burden or purpose, or just the echo of choices I never made in a menu long since closed? Boy, what the holy hell are you talking about on my stream? I don't know what that means. I'm from Texas. Damn. Thanks for the $5, though. I appreciate that. $5 roonies. All right, let's see what these tips are all about. Guitar player says, I'm actually in downtown Dallas in the game right now. That's cool. All right, so we got a $1.27 tip. $1.27 centeroonies. And it is a racist asking me a racist question. Now, let me tell you, I may sound like I'm Southern. That doesn't mean that I'm a racist by default. Not everyone is racist down in the South. In fact, many people are very accepting of people of all races and creeds, myself included. Therefore, you can take your $1.27, you can shove it up your racist dickhole. I received a $2 tip. From Plargus, I love your chill content. Since you had the steering wheel for a while, can you comment on your top 3 likes and dislikes with it? I think I want to invest in one. I sound like Ernest P. Worrell, don't I? I do sound like Ernest. I guess it's my voice intoning and the actual the pitch of my voice, I sound like Ernest when I talk with a southern accent. God dang, well, I am honored to sound like the late, great Ernest P. Worrell because he was a great character that I absolutely enjoyed. Oh, yes. Anyway, 3 likes and dislikes. Well, I like the force feedback, particularly with the Taxi Life game. It feels like real power steering when you're driving around. I really like that. I like the feel of the wheel. It has leather, so it feels not cheap. It feels like it's deluxe. You know what I mean? Like a real wheel. If it was just like plastic, like what is this, cheap kid's toy? But no, it feels nice. It's comfortable in the hand. And I would say, probably the third thing I like the most, I would say, is that it is fully customizable. Like most of the games I'm playing, you can map it however you want. You can have the window wipers on one, you can have your brakes on another, you can have your turn signals going. I like that. Rather than it just being like, oh, it's by default, you're stuck with this setup and deal with it. I like that it is customizable and it works with all these games like that. My 3 dislikes, well, number one, it was very expensive. Over $300 for the setup, for the wheel, the pedals, and the shifter. That's a lot of money. And I mean, I am getting a lot of use out of it, but still, it's a pretty big investment for a random gamer to be laying down. Number 2, it doesn't, how can I say? It's not exactly the same in every game. Like, it feels different playing Truck Sim versus Taxi Live. And I know that's the game developer's issue. That has nothing to do with the wheel itself. But when you buy a controller, you want it to feel the same between everything you're playing, and this actually does it. It feels different. Different force feedback, different levels of like sensitivity, and that's the game. But if you're spending that much money, maybe you think, oh, I like the feel during Truck Sim more than Taxi Life. Well, you gotta deal with that, you know? And that is a little bit of a letdown. You're spending that much money, and it feels different from game to game. And then lastly, I'll be very, very honest. Lugging the thing around for the setup is kind of annoying. To do this stick shift, you have to actually not set up the wheel yet. You have to hold the wheel in the air to plug the stick shift in first. Then you can set up the stick shift. Then you got to attach the wheel to your table. The pedals are actually heavy. And once you put them on a rug, they stick. And then it's hard to move them on the floor. So you got to lift and drop and lift and drop and lift and drop. And it's a pain. You can't even push it around. So it is kind of a hassle to set up. If you're gonna do it, don't do a game for like a half hour. Definitely play longer than that, or else you're gonna feel like you invested a lot of time into setting the darn thing up and you're only playing for a little bit, all right? So that's my top 3. I mean, I like it, and I am getting more use out of it. I can't wait to start playing other games as well, you know, games like Forza and stuff like that in the future. So there you go. All right, gave you the little skinny on the wheelie. Holy, I just received a $60 tip. $60 from Guitar Player tonight. Thank you, Guitar Player. Oh, wee-haw. Ride him, little doggy. We got a $60 contribution. Oh, yeah. Let's get that up on the leaderboard and see where we're at now. What a generous tip from Guitar Player tonight. Hell yeah. Obviously, that's our biggest contribution of the night. Thank you so very much. Take it to whoa, $155 roonies. That's right. That means we have hit 1 goal so far tonight. We are at 38 out of 40. Let's do a little celebration. Well, boy, thank you all for coming on the stream tonight and joining me for American Truck Sim in Texas. I hope that you're having a great time. Thank you for supporting the streams. Thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting. I'm having a hoot-moutly of a time, and I hope that you are too. Let's continue. Thank you all. 2 more goals to go for DSP Tries It, Grillo's menu from Sonic. Hell yeah. All right, let's continue. I got a $3.16 tip. This person says, from Anonymous, Philip316 says, I just banned your ass. Hell yeah. Ban your ass from the chat. Get out of here. All right, thank you so much. $3.16 tip there. Add that to our running total. $158. Looks like we had Hello Voltage, $5 super chat, and he says, I wined and dined with kings and queens, and I slept in the alley eating pork and beans, the late great Dusty Rhodes. That's right. Dusty is also from Texas. Correct. So now we're up to 163 and climbing. Nick Smith with a $2 super chat. If Texas drives itself, is the road just watching? Wow, another philosophical one. Goes right over my head. And Will Be with a $2 super chat. And he's talking about the slave trade again. We know what that's like. We know that he's trying to talk about stuff that's going to get the good old boys in trouble. Well, we ain't going to talk about that tonight here. No, boys, sirree, we're not. All right. Very nice. I think that's enough of the southern accent. I've had enough. I went in character there for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That's enough of that, okay? Jade is asking, is there a navigation voice that's southern? Sadly, no, I don't believe so. I don't think so. Let's double check that, but I'm pretty sure there's not. That would be cool if there was. That would make sense, obviously. Nope. It's just UK Doug, English Doug, and raspy voice Doug. Yeah, it's just 6 English voices. That's it. So it kind of sucks. You know what? I like UK Doug. I'm going back to UK Doug. That was my favorite of the navigation voices. It was the best one, so we're going to go to that now. Okay. Oh, shit! Okay, I'm not doing the voice anymore, but I almost pooped. I came out of pause and almost drove off the road. I wasn't expecting that. I forgot that I hit cruise control. All right. Woo! Darkside Jasper. I'm still doing the voice. Darkside Jasper just gifted a sub. Thank you, Darkside Jasper. I appreciate that. Princess Luna says, I bet there are mods for different navigation voices. You're probably right. I bet that they do have different voices for different navigations because there's very limited, right? I mean, there's a ton of languages, but not a lot for the individual languages.
Right.
You know, only like a few for each. Go. Nice. Didn't even have to slow down. The cruise control did its job. Very nice. So, Texas driving. We'll see how this goes. Darkside Dabbing says, #1 rule of Texas roadways. If you're not speeding or passing the guy in front of you, get the hell out of the way, please. There you go. Or just get the hell out of the left lane, please. There you go. Let's, hold on. Before I forget, I want to add that sub. So thank you, Darkside Jasper, for the gifted sub. So, guys, here's the deal. All right? We're at 172 of support, and we still have a long way to go tonight, all right? We are in prime position to hit another goal. If you're here and you're chilling and you were going to support, please do. Even though we hit a goal, we didn't hit the goal earlier. So if we hit the goal tonight, that means we will be in position to do DSP Tries It tomorrow. We'll only have to hit one more goal, and we have been hitting the goals when I play Blueprints. So I think we'll do it. If we can hit a second goal tonight, I think we can do DSP Tries It, Grillo's meal at Sonic tomorrow, all right? So please, let's hit the goal. Guitar Player says, does the GPS tell you what road you're on? Like, say the names of the roads? No. It basically just says go left and right. That's about it. You know, turn right, turn left, keep left. See? It doesn't say the names of any roads, no. It's not that complex, sadly. Well, I just got screwed. Did you see that? I had to get off the highway. There was nothing I could do about that. The lane was closed and I was drinking, so I couldn't adjust. I was going to try to go around them, but I couldn't do it one hand. Well, I guess we're going to go on this detour. It sucks. I didn't want to go on a detour, but we're forced to now. Hopefully this didn't dramatically increase our drive length. It says the speed limit's now 65, but I'm apprehensive about speeding up when I don't know where I'm going. Sadly, do we not have Dunsfelter tonight? I don't think we have any mods over on Kick to do wagers, which sucks because the predictions have been pretty cool when I do the driving games, but I guess we don't have any right now. Shit. Shit. Okay. Oh, Light, you never saw that? Yeah, when we hit a goal for support on stream, I do a nice celebration like that. So, Abdullah says, what flavor of White Claw is that? This is not White Claw. This is Truly Unruly. It's the competitor to White Claw. All right? It's still an alcoholic seltzer. It is a tropical twist, and it tastes pretty good. It's mostly pineapple, but it's got something else in there. I can't tell what else it is. No, it says the speed limit is 75. All right, I'm flooring it. Let's try to go faster. If the speed limit is 70 freaking 5, I got to get some speed, baby. We got to at least get to 65 if we can. I'm flooring it right now. See, I'm such a big truck with a big heavy load that I can't even get faster than like 62, 63. I'm trying, but I can't. 64. If I hit 65, I'll go, okay, cruise control. Cruise control. Damn, so I've never been anywhere where I think I saw the speed limit 75. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I think the fastest I've seen was like 65, anywhere. Whoa, I went cruise control, didn't work? What happened? Oh, no, way station. What was that about not having to do way stations, guys, in Texas? No, I have to do it. I have to do it. Jade was enjoying the Texas voice. I like doing it, but it's tiring keeping it up. It really is.
Rerouting.
Okay. Be more careful next time. I guess my truck is damaged, but that wasn't from tonight, though. Yeah, that totally wasn't from tonight. That must have been from, like, a previous night. Maybe I have to go get it fixed. I didn't realize that. All right, we're off. We still have great gas, great tiredness. Really, Super Bonchon says, I think that Texas might actually be the only state with a 75 miles per hour speed limit. Interesting. Apollo says you should go to Austin, Texas at one point. Interesting. Well, we have all of Texas. Apparently, this is the largest state in the game and tons of content. So we absolutely can do all kinds of jobs in Texas. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Once we get to this destination, let's see what jobs are available. I'm down for driving all around Texas tonight. Light says, my uncle is a former truck driver. He told me you can pull over and take naps on the side of the road if you're feeling sleepy. I think they actually prefer if you do that. If you're feeling sleepy, they would rather have you do that than drive tired and then get to an accident. I mean, ideally you want to stop at a truck or like a stop area. Like you see these rest areas where you can stop to sleep. A lot of the times they are just parking lots in hotels or, you know, gas stations. But hey, better to do it then than to bring that on the road and then endanger everyone's life. What did that sign say? I couldn't read it.
Right.
I passed it real fast, so I couldn't read it. Oh man, this looks like it's gonna be a sharp-ass turn. So I might have to slow down here.
Exit right.
Oh, okay, we're exiting. Got it. Well, we still got quite a ways to go.
Right, and then turn right.
What Gamer Chris, what's going on? He says, is Texas the biggest state? It is, right? Texas is the biggest state in the United States, I believe.
Turn right.
Texas itself is larger than a lot of countries. Yeah, see what we're doing here? We're basically going to go like around the block and probably get back on the highway on another spot. Alaska's the biggest. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. So contiguous states, contiguous meaning connected. Texas is the biggest. Overall, Alaska is bigger than Texas. And I'm being told Texas is bigger than France. There you go. France. Tyler discovered. Tyler who? There's a lot of Tylers. I don't know who that is.
And then turn right.
Hey, Tyler. How you doing? That guy scared me the way he, like, swerved.
Turn
I thought he was going to swerve in front of me. Wow, I barely stopped in time. Whoa. No? And right. Are? Hawaii?
Go
Hawaii
straight on.
is part of the U.S. Yes, Hawaii is a state. I actually have no clue how big Hawaii actually is. I have no idea. I mean, keep in mind, I used to live in Connecticut, which is one of the smallest states. I think the smallest state is Rhode Island, but I lived in like either second or third smallest state. Connecticut is really tiny. Alrighty. Nice lighting right now. No mod with voice GPS. This is actually in the real game. Just gotta enable it in the menu. Fire engine next to me here. Man, I feel like we were on a good... We had good momentum, and then when we had to take that rerouting because of the accident on the highway, now we're like thrown off. We have to do all this stop and go. Kind of sucks, right? All right. I live in Washington now. Someone said, American hero Samurai Hyde lives in Rhode Island. You should try to collab. I live in Washington, the opposite side of the country. Alrighty, well, let's continue. Remember, guys, if you want to talk to me, please tag me in the chat. And hopefully we can finish this job in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know, though. It's slow going right now because we're on these regular roads, which really sucks. I wanted to do 2 jobs tonight. I don't know if we're going to be able to. I guess we'll have to see. Someone actually recommended I just turn off the entire tiredness system of the game. That it's just a hassle, and if you really just want to have fun driving trucks, it kind of holds you back. To which I responded, like, I get that, but that isn't that part of the challenge of the game, is that you're managing well and you're sleeping between jobs and stuff, so that way, you know, you don't just, it's not too easy. Like, I'll be honest, the game's not that hard.
Please mind
right?
the speed limit.
Especially now that I'm using the wheel, I actually feel like the game is way easy. Like, it's way easier now than it was on the controller. The controller was harder to do. The wheel has actually made the game significantly easier. So now if I start taking out the other challenging mechanics, it might just be like, it's just background noise does talking because there's nothing really going on.
Go straight on.
Okay. Did I ever go to Campo Beach in Connecticut? No, I did not. I'm not even familiar with that. So. The SJB97 just resubscribed. Let's get that up on the leaderboard because, again, we were trying to hit a double goal tonight, folks, to make up for the fact I didn't hit one earlier. And getting this momentum going is great. We're not even in hour 2 yet. And we're already on our way to a second goal. So thank you so much, everyone, for that. I appreciate that. Gamer Chris says, loving the American Truck Sim and other sim games. Would you ever consider doing PC Building Simulator? Oh, is that a game? I didn't know there was a game called PC Building Simulator. Your future stepdad says if you play online doing convoys, you don't sleep, you stop and you get coffee. So that mechanic is kind of already in the game. So what you're saying is kind of like a cheat code to not having to sleep is to get some coffee? That's interesting. The consent wrecks are pretty common in Dallas. What is that? Guitar player. Consent wrecks?
Turn right.
Drive using only my knee? Oh, I can't. My table is high up. I can't drive using my knee. I'll tell you that. And the wheel is much smaller than a real car wheel, too, so it'll be very difficult to do. The air is very good, and there are lots of trees out here, Light. That is all correct. That is a good assessment of how it is out here. Oh, crap, I wasn't paying attention. All right. Hopefully we're going to get back on the highway soon, because this driving sucks right now. It's too slow. Get to a reasonable speed here. 45 is the speed limit right now. For the record, this game does not have anything real when it comes to businesses. Like, some of these look like real businesses, but they're not. Like, there's no ATS Bank. That doesn't exist in the United States. So just FYI, if you're not American and you're wondering, hey, how accurate is this? Well, the roads are kind of similar. Like, when we were driving in Washington, I would argue those were Washingtonian-style roads. But none of these businesses... 70! Holy crap, we can go to 70 all of a sudden. So this is turning into another freeway. Let's get our speed up. Darbley says the constant car wrecks are common in Dallas. That's what he meant to say. Okay, not the consent car wrecks. He meant to say the constant car wrecks. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I would like to try, for a racing game, I'd like to try the Forza series. Whether it be Forza Horizon, which is more fun because there's like beautiful graphics and arcadey. Or even maybe Forza, you know, Motorsport, but I'm not really a car guy, so the motorsport aspect of it would probably be lost on me. But I would love to see like the gorgeous environments driving around outside 4K with all the effects and everything on. That's probably pretty dope. All right, speed up. Almost to 70. 70. Cruise control on. There we go. Nicely done. Why am I pressed cruise control. Why am I losing speed? I don't know what's going on. Apparently cruise control didn't work. I kept losing speed, but I pressed it. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, now it's 55.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Yeah, they lowered the speed limit here as I'm going into a turn. Okay, I pressed cruise control for sure. Okay, it went on. I can hear it now. Okay. Darkside Davin says he got Forza 3 for 3 back in the day in a 360 bundle. And it was pretty fun, but I wouldn't have outright bought the game otherwise. I like the Horizon games because of the different kinds of environments when you're driving around. There's usually like cool challenges, like drive through this crazy sandstorm or go through a crazy hurricane in the middle of the jungle, do an insane jump, you know, past a helicopter or something insane like that. Those are really neat for that. The graphics, like when you're outdoors, you know, with the stuff, is really, really nice. So I think I would enjoy that. Vietnamese comrade, how are you this evening?
Good
evening. I hope you're doing well. All right. I feel like we're back on track. I feel like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing here now. That stupid detour really threw us off. And we probably would have finished this job way earlier if we didn't have to do that, but what can you do? They force you to do it, you know? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Okay. The 2.5 hours in game. That's the equivalent of probably like 20 minutes of real life. So we'll see how we go here. Oh God, we're merging. Oh shit. Might have to brake. We're all merging. Are you kidding me? That's dangerous as hell. All those lanes just merged together. Jeez. No good. I'm passing this guy. He's going slow as hell for some reason. I'm just going the speed limit, and he's going slow.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, we're getting off. Oh, fuck. That guy, what was he doing? He scared me.
Exit right.
That guy scared me the way he drove. Huntington and Beaumont. Are my lights on? I thought I had my lights on.
Go straight on.
Yeah, my lights
and
are
then
on.
Keep left.
But you can't see them for some reason.
Keep left, and then turn left.
All right. Guitar player says, yeah, get used to
Turn
ends.
left.
Lanes just ending with no warning. Jeez. All right. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Oring says Forza Motorsports sim driving experience actually isn't that hardcore because there's some auto turning that can be enabled and it makes it easier. Yeah, but I wouldn't do that unless it was like on my default and I didn't even know. I don't want assists when I'm driving, you know. That's kind of the point of driving sim, right? What happens if you don't obey the rules of the road? You get expensive tickets. I already got one. I accidentally went too far through a red light and they gave me a $700 ticket. Ouch. It sucks when you're doing a job that's like $5,000 and you get a $700 ticket on the job. You're like, geez, man. Takes a giant chunk out of your profits. So far I would say this Truly Unruly is pretty good. The twisted, tropical twist. It's not bad at all. Dude, are my headlights on or what? It doesn't look like they are, does it? Look. Oh, they are. They're just really dark. Holy shit. My headlights suck. Alright, speed limit of 60. I'm going to get to the right lane. I'm going to try to get to another cruise control situation here. As night falls on Texas air. Game Boy, how are you? Good evening. Good to see you. Someone said that we need a $700 tip to make up for the ticket. You're right.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Speed limit just dipped. Look, went down to 45. Come on. I got to deliver my load. I'm going to be late for a very important date. Let me drive faster, for goodness sake. Now it's 55. Boy, these speed limits are all over the place on these roads. Okay. Now it's 70. What the? From 45 to 70 within a block. All right. Trying to get to another, again, a cruise control speed so that I can just like talk to you guys rather than worrying too much about the speed management aspect, but taking a while because again, 2 forklifts. If I hit 65, I'll go cruise control. There we are. Okay, that's cruise control right now. Light says, remember that truck driver in the beginning of Resident Evil 2? And now it looks like the scene of it. Oh, boy. Oh, now we're down to 50 again. Jeez. These speed limits are terrible.
Go straight on.
Is it a street light? Are you kidding me? A street light out of nowhere. And... yeah, this is balls. Granny says there is a mod. You can have real-mind companies like McDonald's, Walmart, and etc. look into it. It's easy to enable. It takes 1 click. Oh, really? Perhaps I will look into some mods for this game. Guitar Player says, in my experience, the truckers always block the left lane here. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeesh. Dude. We're like in the home stretch of this job, and I can't finish it because they keep... the speed limit keeps changing, and then they keep being streetlights on a road that should be like a, you know, freeway. I don't know if I like these roads, man.
Go straight on.
Yeesh. Do they ever pull you over? To my knowledge, no. You just get a ticket. There's no pulling over or anything like that. It's just say goodbye to your money. The good news is we're almost done with this job. Then we can get set up for the next to see where where else we're going in Texas today.
Keep right.
Keep right. And now I'm speeding again. Jeez. I swear I'm not meaning to. You keep changing the limit. What if you're a newcomer to this area?
limit.
How would you ever be in the right speed limit? Literally, it has changed. In the last 5 minutes, the speed limit has changed like 7 or 8 times. So how would you even know if you're going the right speed? Game Dude says there are no back roads in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, it's all considered main roads, right? And, you know, the back roads are blocked off. Ugh, narrow road for a truck. It's actually quite hard to see because there's no streetlights on this road, see? So it's really hard to see where I'm going. Now I'm speeding again. What? It just said it was 70. Why would you even make the speed limit 70 in an area?
Caution.
If it's
Please
for like
mind the
so
speed
short of a time that by the time you hit 70, it's already changed and gone down to a lower speed limit. I feel like they didn't know what they were doing when they determined the speed limit for these streets. They just is asinine. What were they thinking?
Go straight on.
The K button is high beams? Oh, really? I'll probably want to use them in some spots like there I can barely see. This job took so long, I already finished my first Truly Unruly. That's unacceptable. I need to be inebriating myself at all times when I'm playing this.
Go straight on.
No, I'm not. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Here we go. Please let this be the home stretch. We're almost there. Like 4 minutes away. Left here.
Keep left, and then exit left.
So we're exiting here. Okay.
Exit left.
Beaumont discovered. Finally some light. And it's gone. Yeah, see, the dark driving is pain. I prefer driving when there's a lot of light. Driving in an area with like no street lights is crazy.
Keep right, and then exit right.
We're exiting. Okay, this is it. We're getting off, and we're probably going to drive city driving to deliver the cargo now.
Exit right.
Light sounds good. He says he's going to try to watch my streams more consistently. Sounds good, man. Guitar Player says you should see if there's jobs available in Houston.
Turn right.
Yeah, we'll see where we are, and then we can see if there's any jobs heading to those areas. Right? You said Austin earlier, Houston. We'll see where we're going
Turn
here.
right.
Light. See like that burger place right there? You probably get a mod to make that Burger King. Oh no, did I hit the curb? Oh crap, I did. Oh, I took out the sign. Shit, you see that? I took out the sign. Well, have you ever noticed one of those signs you see bent over or clipped on the street? It was probably someone like me. Alright, we're almost there.
Go straight on.
Oh, oh! Phew. No $700 ticket for me. Alrighty, this is it. We'll deliver, and then we'll take a break. I'll grab my second Truly Unruly, and we will probably refuel, sleep, do all that jazz, and then see what jobs are available. All right. Oh, we're off. We're off. Why do you get so quiet all of a sudden? Everyone stopped talking. What the heck? Stream up? Like, both chats were quiet for a second there. That was weird. Guys, can we do it tonight? Can we hit a double goal? We already hit one goal. Thank you so much for that. Can we hit a double goal to make up for earlier? the stream of Death Stranding 2 that we didn't hit it so that we can actually do DSP Tries It tomorrow as we had originally planned. If we hit a double goal tonight, we're in position. I guarantee you we'll hit a goal tomorrow and we'll do it. But we got to hit the goal tonight. Can we hit the goal tonight? Let's do it. Let's get some more subs over on Kick, because that's where it's been lacking recently for sure. The Kick side of support has been pretty rough. I'm in the wrong stinking lane here. But the advantage here is that I'm a big truck and I can bully my way in wherever I want. So watch this. Watch this crap. I need to go left. 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 Wow, this guy did not care. All right, have it your way. Have it your way. We could do it your way. You want to be difficult? I can be difficult.
Keep left, and then turn left.
That was a relentless line of cars and would not let me in,
Turn
which is
left.
ridiculous. What are you doing? He braked there. Ugh. It's so frustrating. Look, the delivery's right there and I can't get to it. Ugh. This drives you nuts. Can you honk the horn in this game? Yes. There it is. I forgot what button it was. What's up, Doku? How you doing? Doing good tonight. Relaxing here. Trying to deliver our first delivery, but man, the driving has been rough. We had to take a detour, which basically added a whole bunch of time onto this job. Did you just see that? They almost collided head on. Did you see that crap? We're like a block away and we just cannot deliver this cargo. It's taking forever.
Go straight on.
The delivery is The delivery is time sensitive. Yes, if you do not deliver within a certain time frame, you get a significantly reduced amount of money. Like, whoa, way less money. Like, there was one job that they wanted me to deliver it in a certain time frame, but my sleep meter had filled, so there was a risk that I could fall asleep on the highway and get into an accident. So I slept, and then I finished the job, and they said, oh, you know, it was an $8,000 job. Well, you showed up late, so we're only paying you $3,000. I was like, what? Less than half? Because I was slightly late? Like, wow. Can you imagine if that happened in real life? A driver is slightly late? What if it's a factor they can't control? Like there's giant accidents or something? Oh, well, we're just going to pay you less than half of the money. Wow. That is ridiculous. I would hope it's not like that for truckers in real life.
Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay, we're almost there, for the love of goodness.
Turn right.
The Port of Beaumont. Yeah, $700 fine for the red light. Thank you to your future stepdaddy. Gifted another sub. I'll add that to the leaderboard once we deliver this payload. And then we're going to go get the next
Get ready to turn
alcoholic seltzer.
left. Turn left.
Whoa. Almost hit another sign back there. I think it was a stop sign. We are. Finally. I get the feeling we're going to get penalized. It took too long to deliver this thing, but, I mean, we hit, like, every light, and there was a detour. I didn't sleep, but I don't know how I could have possibly done it any faster. It's not like I screwed up or got into an accident or anything. Bookworm says, Beaumont's just a town you got to go through to get to Louisiana. It's a dirty, dangerous town. Wow. Dirty and dangerous. The deadly double combination.
Get ready
Finally.
to turn left. Turn left.
Are you going to open the gate? Here we are.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
I'm going to be honest. I just want to drop it. I don't care about the extra experience. So, no, excellent. I did it. All right. We did it all in time. So no worries about it taking forever. We actually did it. We got a lot of experience on that job too. Take a look at that. Wow. So, okay, that's a good amount of money. 10 grand for that job is excellent. Excellent progress there. So thank you to your future stepdad. I appreciate that. Up to 182. Let's split the part because we went long to finish the job. I got to get another seltzer. We'll be right back with more American Truck Sim in Texas.